Hello YouTube, I'm Woodledude. So, I'm gonna start off today, or rather this episode, by just talking about last episode in the sense that last episode I kind of spent the whole time apologizing and not really getting anything done. This episode I kind of want to remedy that, so let's just forget about that and start by going over the plan. So the plan for the day is to make a farm, which we will need to gather some wood to make some tools for that to do, and then we'll need to gather seeds. And at that point, once we have wood, tools, and seeds, we can start making a farm in that place that I found. Where is it? I'm sure I'll find a good one later. So yeah, also, another thing, over here there's a berry bush, and I'm kind of curious about what kind of berries they are, but regardless, oh dear. Hold on just a second. Yes, so right now I'm getting these seeds by accidentally punching the grass while I'm trying to kill this thing. And so what these seeds are is this pink set right here is actually cotton seeds. And those will be good for getting some string and wool, which will be important later. We'll go over that once we get to it. And over here we have wheat seeds. And wheat seeds will allow us to get bread and things. And there are some things you can do with wheat. Another kind of seed I'll be looking for is barley. And I'll explain that later. Now, right here, let's see, these are blueberries. So I'm going to gather these, and these are going to tide me over while I get everything that I need for the farm. Let's eat some of it now. Alright, there we go. I'm all full up on hunger. And let's see. I kind of want to spread these bushes out just so that I can get to all of them and they can grow properly. I think I'll deal with that later. So, right then. Let's go get some wood, and I'll talk a bit about what exactly I'm planning to do with it. Oh, that's the whole king slime thing. Yeah, I'll deal with you later. Yeah, apparently there's a mod that adds bosses to the game, which is quite interesting. I think I will take care of them later, but for right now, I don't even have a weapon to do it with. You could see that that slime over there was giving me trouble over by the safe house. And I can hear a skeleton. I can hear its bones clattering. That might just be underground, though. So I'm not gonna worry about that. And let's go get some wood. Alright then. So, Tinker's Construct. I said that in the last episode. You might not exactly know what that is. It's not exactly a self-describing name. So what it is it's a mod that adds the ability to make these special types of tools to Minecraft. And these tools are mostly like the vanilla tools, with, of course, a few added abilities, but the really cool thing about them is the fact that, A, they don't really break. They will break, but you can fix them later. So you don't just lose the tool, you can actually fix it. And that's opposed to Minecraft, where once your tool runs out of durability, it pretty much disappears. You don't get to see it again. The cool thing about Tinker's Construct is that you can have a bunch of enchantments and a bunch of upgrades, and you won't lose them. And the thing about upgrades, Minecraft doesn't allow you to do that. It only allows you to put enchantments on a tool, but Tinker's Construct actually has this upgrade system, which is really cool. We'll get into that later too. I think I lost that book. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of that. But anyway, so I'm just getting some wood here, and I'm half tempted to create a new workbench because I don't really like the pink wood over there, but we'll get to that later. So, I think I'm just going to cut away here and get some more wood, 20 is pretty good, but... No, actually, let's just go back to the safe house. Oh, and get some reeds on the way. These are really useful for paper, as well as, Tinker's Construct, adds an ability to make, these things called, I think they were punji sticks? And basically those are just spikes that, mobs will walk into and hurt themselves on. Basically like barbed wire or something like that, but a little prettier. And of course there's no barbed wire in... Oh, bother it all, it's raining. Hold on. Alright, I hope that's better. I just turned the rain down a little bit. This is really annoying with the rain, but anyway. So, let's get started with Tinker's Construct. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay, so... Tinker's Construct has these things called, well, patterns, blank patterns, and what you can do with those is you can, A, make patterns for things like tool parts out of them, and they're also key to building some of the things that you need. Why do I keep doing that? So, let's get started. Let's make a stencil table, a part builder, and I think I'm going to need a chest for this. Okay, so then we need a pattern chest, and finally, we will need the tool station. Alright, so we have everything we need for Tinker's Construct. Let's find a good place to set this up at. I think I'm going to cut down all this. And what I'm going to do with this place, this spot on the tree, is I'm going to make a station here. And basically this is just a place to set up Tinker's Construct tables. So let's get the stencil table down first, put that right, I think here, we'll have to do. And then I'm going to put the pattern chest down here, you'll see why later, tool station, and the part builder. No, that's wrong. The tool station should go on the right. The reason for that is that that chest down there, it interacts with the part builder, so you can grab some stencils from the chest, and then you can use those to make parts. Okay, so basically, let's see, I'll need more patterns for this. So, Tinker's Construct, the abilities that come with those items, they come at a cost. You essentially have to... the process to make them is a bit more complex, and metal, if you want metal tools, it gets really crazy. So let's just... one more blank pattern. Let's see. Alright then, there we go. I'm gonna have to build a hatch for that, but anyway, blank pattern. And so what we're gonna do with these patterns is we're gonna make some stencils with them. So first I want to get a pickaxe head, then I want the tool binding, right there, and then finally I want a rod. I think it'll be right about there. And so what we're going to do with this stuff is we're going to build a pickaxe. How we're going to do that is like this. These are kind of interchangeable. I don't know why they have a wood rod and a stick, but yeah. Sticks are kind of like the shards of... Well, we'll get into that later. Oh yeah. So basically, you can use sticks instead of wood, and you'll get wooden parts from them. So this material cost right here is 0.5. A stick, or well, I don't have a stick in my inventory right now, but a stick is worth half of a block of wood planks. And the reasoning behind that is that if you put 2 wood planks in the inventory like that, you get 4 sticks from it. So it kind of converts in that way. So then let's just get a pickaxe head here. And wood is kind of the worst material you can really use for something like this. But also, I noticed that didn't actually work. I can't access the stencil chest from there. That's too bad. Oh, I'm going to the crafting table, but I need to go right here. So let's assemble the pickaxe. That's pretty easy. Just shift click. All that stuff in there. You'll probably want to drag it over until you figure out the order that it goes in, because it kind of has a specific order that it puts things in when you shift click. It's a little weird like that, but anyway. That's an Enderman. If for those of you who don't know. They don't like water, so they really don't like rain. But anyway, now we have a pickaxe. And that's all fine and dandy. But for the time being, I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of picking and axing. So what I want is a mattock. And what a mattock will do for us is it'll allow us to... It'll allow us to till the earth. So basically just make things like, well, a farm, which is what we're trying to do. So, what we want to do here is we'll want to get a shovel head pattern and an axe head pattern. And that will allow us to make a mattock as well as later a shovel and an axe when we have better tools for those sorts of things. So right here, I want to do an axe head. Hold on. I need a bit more wood for this. Okay, so an axe head, a shovel head, and then finally a tool rod. Then we'll assemble that right here. And let's see. Nope. Yeah, see what I mean about the order? It's a bit weird. I should just be carrying these over. Now, let me just organize my inventory real quick. I like to... No, I'm not going to do that. I just like to have my tools over on the left there. But anyway, so we have these things, and I didn't set up the stencil chest right there anyway, but... So we have these things and we're ready to build a farm, but it's dark out, and I think you saw what happened last time we were out at dark. So what I'm going to do, instead of trying to venture out, is just spruce the place up a bit. Get some things going here where we can actually kind of walk around and basically not fall off. Alright. And of course, not having to jump around would be nice too, but let's see just how much we can actually do. Okay, I'm just going to make as many fences as I can, because I'm going to do this with them. Okay, so let's see. Mattock is also kind of good at digging through wood and plants too, but it's not really good at it. Not as nearly as good as a hatchet would be anyway. Or an axe if you're using the vanilla tools. And there's no real difference between a hatchet and an axe, except the axe, or rather the hatchet, which is added by Tinker's Construct, will actually cut through leaves pretty well too. So, right, do I want to? I think I do. That looks weird though. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Thing like that. And, this is kind of my way up, so I don't really want to obscure it, or obstruct it, rather. I kind of want to replace these. I don't really like the pink wood. I know some people like pink, but I'm not one of those people. It's as simple as that. So, let's see. If the building is boring, go ahead and tell me. I'll cut it out later. And there are some other things that I'll cut out, like gathering seeds, because there's not really a lot to that. You just punch some grass. So I'll be cutting that out when we do it later. But basically, we're just gonna spruce the place up a bit until morning comes. And I'm sorry if I'm hard to hear over the rain. Um, I'll have to see how the sound settings take care of that. Oh, I got some iron ore berries. I can't remember where I got those. I think I actually got them last episode over there. And basically what ore berries are is they're essentially a way to get ores without actually having to delve into the earth. I mean, usually they'll be down underground anyway, but you can actually grow ore from them, which is pretty cool. So what I'm doing here is I want to go up there. Now, wait a minute, we can't actually... Yeah, that's right, we don't have enough wood to make any more. Oh, look, it's lightning out. It's lightning, it's thundering, I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of the end of our sprucing up. I think... Oh, thank goodness, it's almost morning. So yeah, hopefully monsters won't be able to spawn, but with it raining, they'll still kind of stick around. So, actually, with that in mind, do we have 2? Yes, we have 3, actually. So what we can do here is we can get a sword blade, and our hilt of choice. So this is a wide guard. This will allow you to build a broadsword, I think, or something along that line. This will allow you to build a long sword, so the handguard, and then this will allow you to build a rapier. Now, why they had the crossbar be the rapier and the handguard be the longsword, I have no idea, but I prefer the longsword, so let's go with that. And the reason why I prefer the longsword, I'm sorry that I can't actually show you the book. You spawn with the book, and I'm sure you might have noticed that in the last video, but that's the Tinker's Construct book, and it'll tell you what to do, but I already know what to do, so I don't technically need it. And I think I need a book to actually get it back, so... Actually, I'm going to test that out right now. I think if it doesn't require a book, then it just requires this. Nope, it requires a book. Okay. So yeah, let's not bother with that right now. So, okay, building a longsword. I haven't built the parts yet. That might be helpful. So, what we want to do here is we want to make a sword blade. And then... Oh, we already have a wood rod. So all we need now is the handguard, which should be... There we go. And we'll get a stick from that. And then what we can do here is we can actually put this in the crafting table, or rather the tool station, and we can make a longsword. And you can actually name these. Not sure what I'd... There we go. The blade of Woodle. You shall serve me well. Okay, let's go down. It's morning, and I'm ready to kick some butt. Yeah, there we go. Back, you foul beasts! I can properly fend you off now. Oh. Yep. Okay, so that's a creeper. They explode. That's all you need to know about them. Of course, they only explode when you get near them, but I'm sure anyone playing Minecraft will be familiar with creepers, and I'm sure quite a few of my viewers, at least when I actually get them, will be familiar with that, so I don't think there's a need to cover it more than that. But anyway. Ooh, we can grab more berries while we're here. Skeleton. Okay, maybe it's not a good idea to... Oh, jeez. Yeah, this thing's gonna kill me. Nope. Serpentine. Okay. I think we're just gonna eat and leave that skeleton be. And hopefully it doesn't come up here. Start healing. So yeah, just by the way, if your hunger bar is full, or rather mostly full, like 90%, then you'll start healing very slowly. On the inverse, if it empties all the way, then you'll start starving to death. So, you want to... It's in your best interest to keep your hunger bar full, or at least not empty. And I actually starved to death in the last video, I think, or... No, that was actually the zombie that did me in. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah. I don't think we're really going to be going anywhere right now, because it's raining, there's monsters, and... by the way, the angry zombies drop these zombie brains. Those will be useful in Thaumcraft. Speaking of Thaumcraft, you remember that little purple thing over there? That purple totem, or pillar, obelisk? That's also part of Thaumcraft World Gen. World Gen, for those of you who don't know, is just world generation. Basically, all the things that populate the world, like trees and dirt, those are in World Gen, like that. Anyway. So yeah, that's from Thaumcraft. I'll probably find out what it is later, but I don't really actually know. I think it's a Totem of Dusk. I'm not really sure what it does, at least not in this version of Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft has been through several iterations. They're actually working on iteration 4 now, which has some very interesting things in it. For instance, they totally revamped the research system, which is very exciting, because it's definitely been improved from the last iteration, but at the same time, there's still room for improvement, and they definitely took advantage of that in this next version. But anyway, I wish it would stop raining. If I had a bed, I could just sleep through this, but that's not going to happen, so I might want to... Oh. Why are there so many slimes? Really, I think I'm just gonna get some punji stick. Oh, that might be a good thing to build. Oh, I don't have enough for it, though. Speaking of, I should probably... I have full hunger, full health. I might try again at... Oh, there's so many blue slimes, man. It's making things very difficult. Okay. Oh. There's one other thing I can do, and that's this. This is why I like the longsword. You can lunge with it, and this is particularly useful for getting into battle as well as getting away from it. So what I can do right here is I can run away and scream like a little girl. Or, alternatively, I could look around and see if I can find anything useful. These lily pads might be useful, but really the only thing I have found use for them with is if I want to do a really cool looking water base, or water house, or whatever. Oh, it stopped raining. Yay! Okay. So yeah, it's not raining anymore, and the zombies are burning alive. This rotten flesh will be good for emergencies, but I don't think I'm going to be eating it with these berries at hand. So anyway, let's find a good place to start a farm. Okay, so this looks like a good place. So my thinking here is that I want to find a source of water, a large one like this, and then I'm going to build a farm over it. And the idea here is that farmland needs water, right? So basically, I'm going to have the water be under it as opposed to irrigation through trenches and things like that. So I'm just going to build out a dirt platform here, and I think I'm going to cut this out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've just built a little platform here. And the idea is that I'm going to till this, so let's actually get started with that. And I'm going to build a fence around this later. And of course there's also this entrance. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into... Oh, this is not working. Okay, change of plans. I'll be right back. Okay, so I used up a lot of my mattock to bring this dirt platform down, and now I'm just going to till this, and so if you'll notice, okay, so my mattock just broke. That's what just happened, and it's getting dark out, so I might want to retreat to my safe house. Now, I was hoping to get the farm actually built today, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some berries here, and these will have to sustain me until I can actually get my act together and start building a farm properly. Right then, I think I'll have to cut the episode off here. And yeah. So let's go over what we did today. We spruced up the house a bit, just a bit though. There's still a lot more I want to do here, as well as actually expanding the house out and having more places where you can go. Yeah. And we started building a farm. So, what we're going to do next episode, I think, is probably get some more wood, build up the house a bit more, and then till that farm all the way and talk about what we're going to do with it. Let's see if I can repair this mattock. Yes. Alright, so I have a fully operational mattock ready for the next episode. And I think I'll just eat some blueberries and say goodbye. This has been Woodledude, and I'll see you next time.